Hey, so I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, and I'm about to bring the pain. Give some advice, so we can see the light. See the light.
What you mad about now? Who? The one out front? What happened?
I was like, hey, it was like, hello. He just like walk right past me. I already talked to you. You never speak no more.
Oh my God. I don't know who you talking
I'm
about.
ZoWilliams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me.
I'll find out.
The child wasn't here, and you still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How is that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss the woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed. Hit you with a bad touch. How does he maintain his humposity?
I like it when it touches my lips.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
How do you rate women so well?
ZoWilliams.
Reason and accountability.
The voice.
Hey, that's right. Y'all see her. Everybody's turned up right now because they see Angry Smurf. Everybody's happy to see little baby hair. Hey, baby hair. What's up, Edges? Little Edges is in the building. That's her new nickname. Little Edges. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Voice of Reason. I'm your host, ZoWilliams. I'm here. I was planning on doing this show by myself, but then I got an unexpected call. You feel me? It was my home girl, Joelle Comedy.
Extra.
She's in the building, always working. She might be a Hebrew slave. No one works harder. I'm saying you work hard.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. They like your nickname. You guys like our new nickname, Little Edges?
Oh,
Hey,
hell no.
Little Edges.
Extra.
Little Edges. Hey. Say it for me.
Say what?
Say, hi, I'm Little Edges.
No, I'm okay.
Please? I'll give you $100 right now.
No, you won't. I don't believe you. Where's that?
You'll say it?
Where's that?
Wait,
I gotta
hold
see
on.
it.
You'll say it?
I'll say it. Look, I gotta see proof.
I love it. That's a great little nickname for you. Little Edges.
Oh, my Lord.
Hey, baby hair. For a lot of women, it's maybe hair.
I'm like, is that not... I thought everybody had baby hair.
For a lot of women, it's maybe hair. It's adult hair combed down over the forehead. They called her a Hebrew Smurf.
How did I become Hebrew?
Because you work so hard.
Oh.
You guys like it?
I thought that
Little
was like
Edges.
Jamaican. Like, you know, they got all the jobs.
You-
I'm not Jewish.
Alright, cool. Okay, cool.
Edges is better.
Little Edges? Okay, cool. Back to Little Edges. Hey, Little Edges. She got a little leather jacket, little leather Tuscadero. We appreciate you, baby.
Oh my wish someone else was here.
They call her Little Juicy as well.
Oh, yeah.
She likes Little Juicy. Okay, cool. All right, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, ZoWilliams, the voice of reason, back in the building. We got a great topic tonight. I had to go in on this topic, but before I do, I must promote black-owned businesses. We've got Total Package Energy in the building. Y'all know what it is. I drink 2 of these every time I have a show. I drink at least 2. You in the dig? Best energy shot ever. If you drive Uber, if you're a truck driver, if you drive Lyft, you need to be alert. I swear to God, if you drive a bus for Amtrak,
You get money.
you do know them drivers get paid.
You do.
They get paid bread, but a lot of them motherfuckers be swervy. You understand? My son play ball. I gotta catch a Amtrak bus to get to a train, and them niggas be swervy. I don't like swervy. I can help you with swervy. Total Package Energy can help with swervy. Secondarily, not only is it going to keep you alert, right? You're not going to sleep. Just forget all about sleep. Just put it out your mind. You're not going to bed. Especially if you take it at night. Anybody that works the graveyard needs Total Package Energy. You work for the post office? Total Package Energy. I know a gang of broke ass niggas who make it to the club every weekend that stock grocery stores late at night. I've worked really hard stacking cans of Dentimore beef stew. I'm just saying. You gotta get this grocery store in order, my nigga, before it opens at 6 in the morning. Total Package Energy. Best energy shot in the game. Get you some niggity now. You in the dig? I want everybody in the chat room to like and share this video. Baby sneeze.
I was trying to be quiet.
Hi, little baby sneeze.
Moving on.
She has baby SARS. All right, cool. Let me get back. Total Package Energy. You're gonna have to support it. Then the other thing I want you to get, if you order your copy now of my latest CD, Love Matters Revealed. You see we on Ethernet. You see it ain't choppy. You see we popping right now. If you order right now, Love Matters Revealed, I will mail your copy out tomorrow. You order today from my website, IamZoWilliams.com. I will mail it out tomorrow. All right? Tomorrow morning. You in the dig? And I also need everybody to make a strong push towards the end of the month because we want this book to trend on Amazon.com. There's a paperback version. That's the version I want you to get, the paperback version. The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. Please, please, please get a copy, the paperback version of this, all right? From Amazon.com. And then Android Home is still popping. Would you wear these, Phil? I know you would. These is icy, right? Go lay down.
I was about to make fun of him.
I want you to lay down right now. This your first day back and you want to trip. Look at these motherfuckers right here, though. With that gray and burgundy right now.
This is a nice box. It is. It's like embroidered and everything.
Little edges.
It's nice.
It is nice. And it's got a bag. Comes with a bag and everything.
I was just being, really wasn't being funny. I was like, it's a nice box.
Okay, a little edge.
It's like, you know, it got the little hole right here.
Listen, it got a hole in it.
You know, because...
She happy that it got a hole in it.
No, I'm saying that's how you pull it out. It's not like no cheap box.
No, nothing about this shit is cheap.
I was, letting them know they can't see the box.
Okay, she wants you to describe. Okay, describe the box,
I'm
babe.
just saying the packaging is well put together.
Yeah, you want to
You
open
know?
the box now?
No, it's
Just to
alright.
show them, yeah.
Look, now
Seeing,
it won't be
we're not even looking at the shoes. Let's look at the box.
I'm just saying, it comes packaged nicely. It don't just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you mean like this
They got a bag.
this little Android on bag
Yeah,
that
you
comes
gotta
with
show
it?
the whole presentation.
The whole situation, right?
People like that shit.
Yeah, it comes with a bag, a box, and a bag.
I'm helping him out.
Are you? Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. See? I can't even be nice. Okay, don't even appreciate
I'm mad as shit right now because she be in here tripping. Every time she get over here, she start tripping. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who she is. It's fucking Angry Smurf back in the building. Say hi to people. The listeners, they're listening. Say hi.
What's up?
That's all you got is what's
What
up?
you want me to tell
Okay,
them?
because we're going to be talking about trust today. And I know you got trust issues.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, fine.
You and Jesus and all that shit you got going on.
I trust God.
But there we go. If you trust God before a human, something's wrong.
Wow.
Android Ohm, go get you a pair. Android like the phone, Ohm, HOMME.com. AndroidOhm.com. Luxury sneaker brand. You go to their website, you buy a pair of shoes, you type in my name, ZoWilliams, you get 25% off of your order. Luxury sneaker brand. Black owned. They selling these things all over the world, man. All over the world. Right next to Versace and Gucci and all that shit. I got on a pair right now. Let me see what I got. Some old Superfly spaceship shit. Yeah, niggas. Yep. Go and get you a pair. Tell them Zoe sent you. Yeah, Android on. I love it. So look, all promotion and all that shit aside, we have an amazing topic today. I know that when I do topics like this, a lot of people get a little fucking flustered. But we got to take the glove off. It's 2018, and it's a lot of fuckery going on. I'm a grown-ass man, and I be listening to grown-ass people talk really small shit about relationships. Right? But I hear a lot of grown-up people talking some real small shit about relationships. And there are certain things that I want to deal with about relationship or kind of set things in order. Tell Angry Smurf we need to go on a date ASAP. You got to ask her edges. Her edges will confirm or deny the movement. She don't give a fuck. Look at her. She don't care. First off, don't say nothing disrespectful about Angry Smurf.
They already started. I just be blocking them now.
It's because you be reading. Stop reading.
But still,
Pay attention.
Because sometimes they'll say important things that you can add to the conversation.
Okay. But you see all of the slights.
Yeah, and I'm just blocking them now. I'm not going to address it.
All right, cool. She's a very beautiful woman, man. You guys are tripping.
They just rude.
All right, today's topic. Can't trust it. Here you go. Can't trust it. Damn, this is a fucked up topic, man. Can't trust it. Is trust a must in order to love and lust? A deeper look at the illusory nature of love and trust. Zoe, where the fuck you get all of these topics from? Let me tell you something right now. The homie, Matt Barnes,
Never mind.
he's about to sue his wife, his ex-wife.
You friends with him?
Why are you worried about it? I like Matt Barnes. As a basketball player, that motherfucker was a player.
Yeah, as a player, I like him as a player.
You saw when he fucking threw that ball in Kobe's face?
Kobe didn't flinch.
And Kobe didn't flinch? I just loved it. Matt Barnes was always going to fight. I like that nigga. You got Matt Barnes on your team, he's going to be the enforcer. He going to play some D. He going to knock down some shots. He got that UCLA game. They teach you how to hoop.
He from LA?
I don't know where he's from. Where is he from?
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Yeah.
I fuck with Matt Barnes. Tough.
He's suing his ex-wife?
Yeah, for 300K. For 300K.
For what? Information?
I was trying to get there.
Oh, sorry.
And then there were a barrage of questions from from the right. From the right. A bunch of questions from the right. From the peanut gallery.
Oh, I did say something.
You did.
Right, my bad.
All right. No, but I just saw this. You know, he's about to, I guess he already sued his wife. Right? His ex-wife, who is currently the fiance of his ex-teammate. Fuck.
People say I look like her.
No.
I don't think so either. Thank you.
No, you have those big ass.
She got big eyes too.
No.
But she got that weird,
No.
like.
No.
She got that white nose.
You got those eyes, those big ass.
She got big eyes too. I think that's why though. It's not the same.
Eyes are they? They're like the little marsupials, the little nocturnal animals.
Call me an animal.
I'm just saying, it's pretty eyes though. They not ugly.
No, I get it.
You know them little. What are them little motherfuckers that be late at night with the big ass eyes? They're like little monkeys. I don't know what. Like a lemur.
We could just forget it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Never mind.
So look, let me get back. Right? NBA star Matt Barnes, right, is suing his ex-wife.
It is defamation.
And it gets ugly, man. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I think is bad about it. I think he's claiming that, you know, they basically tried to play him for $300K, put her mom and family in a crib up in the Bay Area. You know, they went through some people. This is some very nefarious shit. And I'm using their story to paint the picture. Is trust realistic in relationships? Because it be the closest motherfuckers to you that burn your ass. And a lot of times, it be family. I'm not even talking about intimate relationship yet. We already know intimate relationship, wherever there's bread, there's going to be some level of deception. You underdig?
Yeah.
So here we are. The dude you was in the war with the Lakers. You won a title with him. They didn't win a title?
No.
It was a final.
No,
win the title.
Not with the Lakers, but
he got it with
Golden
the
State
Warriors.
last year.
That's right. But you went to war with Derek Fisher.
Yeah, you know.
Y'all was in the foxhole. Y'all was battling. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but can't you be on the same team and not really like somebody?
True.
But I don't think that was
especially
the case
at the professional level.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was the case.
I was about to say I don't think that was the case, but that can't happen.
I'm just saying, man, is trust a realistic expectation? I say no. And of course, somebody's going to challenge me and say, you gotta have trust if you gonna have anything, nigga.
I mean, that's how you're supposed to go about it, but it's not reality.
It's not real.
Yeah. That's like once in a million.
First off, I asked a question. Is every single person on planet Earth a work in progress?
Superfly.
And if that's the case, what about them can you trust? If they're constantly changing and growing, even if they're stubborn, even if they're set in their ways.
You can trust them to be set in their ways.
How about it? And that's about the fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Can trust be an impediment to the development of unconditional love? Can, like, trust... You know how easy it is to manipulate people who have those kind of beliefs? Somebody call me right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Somebody who has the belief that I must trust you before I open up. That's you.
No, I was going to say, but it's for me, I don't even speak like that because I feel like you said, it gives you... All you have to do is just manipulate. It's like saying, oh, I need to have this. Like, I'm only going to do this if you do this. So it's like, I'm just gonna make you believe. I gotta do what I gotta do to make you believe this, so you'll just do what you gotta do for me.
Do you see what I'm saying?
It's not like it's real. It's kind of like an ultimatum or something, or it's kind of it's just not genuine. It's not, that stuff happens naturally.
Have you ever met somebody in your life that you trusted 100%?
No.
What about your best friend?
I trust certain things, but not everything. So, like, I trust that she would never, like if somebody was talking shit about me, I trust that she wouldn't join in. But I don't trust that she would stop it, if that makes sense. So it's like certain things, like, it's like you won't say anything, but will you tell them they need to shut the fuck up? You know what I mean? Like, will you stand up for me? Or are you just the type to walk out the room because I don't want to be a part of it? Like, certain things like I trust.
Wow. True or false? We put a premium on trust as the building block of any relationship. Trust precedes love. Every type of relationship is anchored on our ability to be open and share ourselves with others. Trust precedes love? I see trust as a kind of fear. In order for me to do this, you got to do that now. And you got to promise that you're going to do that. You got to promise. Trust, loyalty, all that shit is bullshit. What are you loyal to? You loyal to a person? Or are you loyal to a person's resources?
Right.
I ain't never seen a motherfucker loyal to the person. This is who that person is. I accept that person for who the fuck they are, and I am loyal to that person. Nope. If you talk to the average motherfucker is only loyal to people that quote unquote think and behave like them. And then they're not really loyal to them motherfuckers either. It's all very superficial. It's, I'm rolling with this nigga until the wheels fall off. And then when the wheels are, is that wrong? Am I wrong for that?
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
I mean,
am I incorrect about what I'm saying?
No, sorry. I'm saying that's wrong to be that way.
Oh, you still go to church, baby. Was you at church yesterday?
I watched church.
You watched it. Who you watched? Joel Osteen. Who did you watch yesterday? Please tell me. Hallelujah.
I forget their first names, but the Roberts, 1LA.
Who?
Like the Roberts or something. I don't know. They're I just like type it in.
Oral Roberts.
I didn't say oral. I said the Roberts. It's a husband and wife.
We don't know who they are.
1LA. You never heard of them?
You've heard of them?
Yeah, they're famous.
You watch them too? First off, you can't be famous in the name of Jesus.
Well, I'm saying that their church is really big. They have one in Denver as well.
Oh, I know I ain't fucking with them.
Yeah.
Our ability to selflessly give ourselves to others comes with a silent guarantee / expectation of reciprocity. Reciprocation. I'm not finna selflessly give myself to you with no guarantee. Is not the guarantee synonymous with trust? I need to have guarantees before I can open up. Is that not a sign of fear? Somebody tell me.
It is, but I feel like some people, they'll do it without all of that. Just because that's how weak they are. They're just yearning. Like, some people are so just damaged and, like, yearning for affection and have someone to be close to that they're way too open. And they're, you know what I mean? And then that's when they get taken advantage of.
What if I say perception is key? Your ability to perceive, your ability to see, your ability to keep an account of your own flaws and be objectively aware of other people. is more important than the silent contract that trust offers.
Absolutely.
But most people would rather the work be done by the person that they're putting their trust in, as opposed to being diligent in terms of self-observation and objective observation of themselves and others.
And that's because people don't like to work on themselves. They're always looking at someone else to do something correct, to make them feel good about themselves, as opposed to you working on yourself and just not getting burned. Don't blame them. And like, that's what I deserve and X, Y, and Z. But also, you got to look for the right people as well. Like, you can't just expect that from everybody to make you feel good about yourself.
Would you have to look for the right people or person if you yourself were the right person to begin with? Yes, now we're getting into it. I'm trusting that you will protect my brokenness, when in fact I'm here to break your ass open even more.
Damn.
I know. I know. I know niggas don't want to get broken open even more.
Yeah.
But being broken open even more, what did Rumi say? The wound is where the light enters. So to me, trust is an apparatus of deception and manipulation.
It is.
I know, nigga. I came in here to gangbang on the bullshit beliefs that run amok in your relationships. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Listen, if you disagree with me, and I hope that you do, and you have a different idea, maybe your idea has exactly what mine is missing. I'm looking for people to help me. I don't have all the answers. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. I need to hear from people who know. Call me right now, 323-230-4610. You're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk. True or false? Without trust, each moment in your life becomes a nightmare. It is difficult for relationships to thrive. In fact, a relationship without trust is simply chaotic and dysfunctional. True or false? Who believes that? Who believes that a relationship without trust is dysfunctional? Huh? Who believes that? Do you?
I mean, I don't think it's dysfunctional necessarily, only because I think if two people have the same understanding, it doesn't always have to be that way. It might not be normal, and you know what I mean, to other people, like, that's weird. But if you don't have those expectations, then it's okay.
Does trust come with expectation?
Absolutely, because you're expecting them to do something.
Is expectation the culprit of your failed relationships?
Yes.
So then that means trust and expectations need to get the fuck up out of here if you want to be happy. Who agrees or disagrees? I need to hear from people. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I know people like Zoe's on one right now. Zoe out here tripping. But I believe if you can't open up without some type of verbal declaration, I would never do that. I love you. I would never harm you in any way. You need that kind of shit, right?
I don't want that.
But that's what motherfuckers is asking for now.
That's bullshit.
Do you see how fear has more of a hold on the relationship than love? Fear blocks love's ability to actually cultivate most relationships. Somebody call me right now. Please call me. 323-230-4610. Call her! Jesus, man, you got to, hey, turn down your kitchen. Your kitchen is too loud. Turn your kitchen down. Turn it down. All right. Yeah, this is Zoe. What's happening, man? Welcome to the Zoe What Voice of Reason show. Yes, sir. much respect, fam. Thank you so much. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Hey, do you need a new phone service? Are you on Vonage? Because you breaking up, pimp. You breaking up. Yeah, get a new. Can we hear him now? Can we hear him? Can we hear you now? Can you hear me now? Can we hear him?
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going. Can we?
You know what I'm saying? Like the whole expectation. I think expectations set motherfuckers up for failure. But I think it's better if you pay attention to people's patterns that they already have. If the patterns motherfucker already got work for you, then that's what's up. But if you pay attention to these patterns, you're like, oh, I can't fuck with that. You need to back up. I feel like people ignore the red flags that initially come out. Like the shit ain't rocket science. Like, oh, I don't fuck with that. Or I remember my mom used to say this. She like, you go to some White House, you see some shit you ain't used to, you bring your ass home. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's my whole motto. I don't fuck around with the extra. Like, you know, if I'm not feeling what you own, however your get down already is prior to me, then I'm cool. But if it's straight, then we straight.
But see, do you see where I'm going here? Caller, first off, I appreciate the call. Thank you for the insight. This is where I'm going. You wouldn't have to worry about trusting a motherfucker if you accepted who he was when he showed himself to you. Mm-hmm. Fuck trusting, accept who they are. Now, you want to run around after your heart been stomped on, and you want to run around quoting Maya Angelou's ass. You know, you believe niggas when they show you who they is. Yeah.
Why you guys say it like that?
I'm just saying, you wanna like be all on Maya's tip after you've been through hell. But this is what I like to show out on. I said it another way. I said, we're gonna take Maya Angelou shit and flip it. Believe a motherfucker when they show you who you are, too. Because relationship is a mirror. You get what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker show that you need work and you ignore that, you deserve to be with the nigga that showed you who you were and then you ignored that. You deserve this. We're talking about expectations. And most of those expectations are born out of fear. They're born out of trauma. Or would you rather have that coping mechanism bust wide open? How about it? The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Who want that coping mechanism bust wide open? Call me right now.
I was going to say, that's not what I don't think you're saying.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody said, why should we accept BS if that's what... This is good. Primo family. Why should we accept BS if that's what's being shown? What if the BS is a reflection of you?
Yeah.
You think you deserve Prince Charming or Prince Harry, maybe. I don't know. You don't deserve no prince if you treat yourself like a pauper. Someone who is in spiritual penury. You feel me?
It could be a BS mirror.
Do you get what I'm saying? You ain't no such thing as a BS mirror. The mirror sees and reflects what's in front of it. Here's a way you BS yourself, to think that you ain't got no BS in you.
That's number one. BS can't be coming from me. Nigga, just because you turned your spiritual nostrils off don't mean you don't stink.
Right. And I don't think this refers to like mental, physical abuse and things like that. Like when someone's just outright treating you wrong either. This doesn't like include that.
But if you have low self-esteem,
right,
and you're in perpetual victimhood mode, are you not a masochist?
That's true.
And if you're a masochist, are you not calling in this bullshit? Oh, I'm supposed to have Prince Charming to come fix this. No, Prince Charming will not fix the shit in your spirit. The shit stains in your spiritual drawers will not be washed out by Prince Charming. You got to get in there and get on your hands and knees and scrub your spirit. I know niggas didn't want to hear this topic tonight. But I'm telling you, trust is not real. Because trust is predicated on fear. And fear is predicated on the acquisition of expectations that are designed to protect you.
Sheesh. I'm just thinking.
I know, that shit hurt, don't it? I put all this motherfucking ideological apparatus around me to protect my heart. And you will meet a motherfucker who is perfectly designed to tear that bullshit down. And then you think God has abandoned you. When in fact, you won't abandon the bullshit beliefs that create concepts like trust. Oh, I'm supposed to accept bullshit? Yes. When was the last time you motherfucking just really looked inside yourself and found all of the things you do to yourself?
Yeah.
Just make a list, an inventory of the things you've done to yourself. Bad choices, and I'm talking about conscious bad choices. Somebody said, at Zoe, hey, man, nigga, be bold. Call in this motherfucker, 323-230-4610. 323-230-4610. Somebody said, Zoe, if trust is not real, then respect is also an illusion. You motherfucking right. Nigga, you ain't said nothing. You ain't said nothing. Respect. Where does the word respect come from? Anybody know? Reverie, Latin, reverie, reverend, revere, means fear. Respect means fear. And we're done here, niggas.
Well, goddamn.
And we're done. Respect means fear. So what are we talking about? I said that, right? Trust creates expectations. Oftentimes, those expectations are unrealistic, right? Mm-hmm. They're born and shaped into a fucking coping mechanism, right? I said this before. I'm just, okay. A relationship ain't shit without trust. What you scared of, nigga?
Right.
Can you trust your woman to be exactly who the fuck she is without fear of reprisal from you? Because you know how niggas are.
Right.
Introduce a new sex move on a nigga that you've been with for a couple of years.
Where the fuck you learned that?
Where the fuck did this trick come from? You ain't did this shit before.
Right.
You got to understand there's a great deal of fear around women. Right? Being the fuck themselves because they get a backlash from their men. Would you accept your woman for who the fuck? Who the fuck I am? You know how many motherfucking nigga women running around this bitch with motherfucking masquerade ball masks on their spirit. They spirit got a whole masquerade outfit on just to keep your. This nigga will shut this whole situation down.
Be mad as hell.
He'd be mad as hell if I revealed who the fuck I was.
Like, who? I don't even know you.
Who? I'm saying, ladies, call me right now. The number is open. I know. You with that nigga. You with the nigga I just described. Call us right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line. Oh, we dropped? Okay, cool. There's a lot of calls coming in. We not getting them. We'll wait for you, though. Call us right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610.
There we go.
Caller, you're on the air. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
What's going on? Go let us show, man.
What's happening, man? Are you understanding where I'm coming from tonight?
Sorta, because you're asking, does trust exist? And I would say 100% trust definitely exists, but it's fleeting.
Well, I know trust exists. I think we already passed that point.
Oh, well.
You just tuned in?
I thought
You've been listening from the beginning?
Yes, but I thought I remember you saying that trust doesn't exist and that it's an illusion.
It is.
You're not saying that?
I'm saying trust is an illusion. 100%.
So if it's an illusion, but I'm saying that it's
not real.
Oh, man, come on, bro.
That's funny. He was real confused.
You ain't tell a motherfucker in the desert that the mirage wasn't real. That shit was real as hell until he put his arms around that bitch.
So I guess all right. Well, here's what I was going to say. I guess it's still kind of relevant. I would say trust exists because when you get on a plane, you trust your pilot that he can fly. When you're in a band, you trust your bandmates that they're going to play their part and not fuck up the music.
Right.
So trust exists until it's fucked up.
I like that.
Yeah.
But I don't even trust the goddamn plane.
Right. You gotta say
so
prayer.
I understand what you talk about, nigga. Do you trust Spirit Airlines?
I don't fly Spirit, but
I bet you don't. Motherfucking airline is named Spirit. Somebody's dying on that bitch.
I mean, I trust that the pilot, when the pilot suit, he's gonna try to land his plane. Like, so I mean, well, then that was my only point. I thought you were saying that it doesn't exist, but then you hit me with the illusion part. So I'm like, okay, well then I can't argue with that. If you're saying it's an illusion, then that's fair.
Come on, you thought you had me, didn't you, nigga?
I mean, you really feel like I have you, because when you start a new relationship with somebody, let's say you start a new relationship with somebody, the trust is there. It's there at the beginning, and it gets fucked up when you do something fucked up. So it exists until you fuck it up.
Listen. But
That's the expectation.
Just here it is. Damn near, there are no absolutes, but damn near absolutely. You gonna find a moment where every relationship the trust is gonna get fucked up some way. Am I lying?
It doesn't have to be.
Hold on. Let me just ask you this real quick. When did you break the trust in your relationship?
Oh, I'm not even in a relationship right now. Fuck that.
Why?
You said fuck that.
Right
What'd
now,
you do, nigga?
I'm building, bro. I'm building, and I know that's an expense that I'm not willing to bear right now.
Okay, so it's a money thing. But I'm saying, you've been in a relationship where the trust was threatened. Yes or no?
True.
And you did the threatening. You ain't never threatened the trust in your relationship?
I mean, consciously, like you mean like you?
I mean like some old innocent shit that got blown out of proportion.
Oh, of course, but that's not your fault. If somebody else doesn't trust you, but you've done nothing, that's on them. That's not on you.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You blew out the trust on some basic shit like you get a text message from the girl, the woman before the current woman.
Right.
and you keep, you know, talking to her.
Right, but then that's me. That's like.
Hear what I'm saying? Your woman, then your woman finds out. You under dig?
Right.
And now you got to have a conversation about boundaries.
Yep.
About inappropriate shit, you know, conversations. About emotional infidelities. Right?
Right.
What does she mean to you, my nigga? Why did you feel the need to encourage a conversation?
But listen, you the way you started that, you said that I was texting a girl that was outside of my relationship.
Right.
That's where it's like got fucked up right there at the beginning. So if you don't do that part, the rest doesn't exist. So the trust is still strong.
This is big right here. I love this. This is great. So you're telling me as long as you behave,
right,
the trust is secure.
It has no choice but to be secure unless the other person has their own issues.
So watch this. What if you want to do it, but you don't? Under the guise, listen to me, under the guise of, I respect my woman.
What if I want to step outside a relationship, but I don't?
I didn't say step outside the relationship. I'm still on the text messages, nigga.
Oh, what if I want to text the girl back, but I don't out of respect for my woman?
Right.
Is that still, I mean, that seems like she would appreciate that.
Let me ask you, she would appreciate that, but what about you? Let me just ask the question.
Oh, man, these chicks, bro, you can get chicks. I mean, there's nothing. I don't need 2-3 chicks. I'm good. I'm one of those.
Hold on,
like,
you want to take your tone down. Just take it down. You're a little high. You're a little high. You falsetto right now. Bring your falsetto in. No, but I'm not saying that you have to act on every impulse. But what I'm saying on a whim, I'm not saying just on some bullshit just because it presented. Wanted to talk to that woman, but you didn't talk to that woman out of respect for your woman.
And I would say, what if the truth of who you are really didn't want to talk to that woman and you just ignored that shit?
Oh, so you're not going to answer my question? You're just going to reword it?
No,
okay, nigga, we got to go.
So you're going to, all right, basically you're going to place the blame. All right, so you're going to say I'm already have that demon in me that I want to do this.
You called it a demon?
Because that's what you're saying.
Listen, this is what I need you to do. I need you to find a way to stay on topic. Now, I'm going to say this shit again. I set the tone, goddammit.
All right, try this. All right, let's see.
I'm going to say it slow for you. Now, this is something you want to do. You want to talk to this woman.
Okay.
But you don't out of respect for your woman. Right? Is the trust protected?
I mean, it's a choice, right?
Okay, you thinking too hard. Is the trust protected? Yes or no?
Is the truth protected?
The trust, man.
Man, the trust, if it's protected, if you want to protect it, it's up to you. You're making it sound like it's a foregone conclusion that it's like you just can't control yourself. Like,
I didn't say that. Did I say that?
But that's what you're implying.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on, we're going to get right back to you. Hold on one second. Stay right there. Don't leave. Phil?
What's going on?
What the fuck am I telling him? I need somebody else to hear. What the fuck am I telling him that he's missing?
I don't know what bro. I don't know.
I'm saying, like,
all I'm saying is, let me do this for you,
just
because
tell him the answer.
Yeah, let me just do it for you because you're struggling. Let me just get you right back into play. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If you do something out of fear, right, that shuts down the truth of who you are for the sake of a relationship, you're actually doing that relationship. If you shut down the woman who texts you
because it is in alignment with the truth of who you are, and you honestly and truthfully don't want to disrespect your woman, then that's the right thing to do too. But it has to be in alignment with the truth. And what I'm saying is most people.
I think we agree 100%.
I think you called in this motherfucker just to disagree, nigga.
I mean, I kind of did, but then you.
I kind of did.
You just said what I said, bro.
Where are you from?
No, you didn't say that. I'm sorry.
You ain't asking where he from.
What I said.
Listen, if you said that, you need a radio show.
Okay, I just said if it is your truth that you don't want to talk to this girl, then it's no big deal. But if it isn't your truth, and you don't talk to her anyway, then yeah, that's wrong. That's not
I'm just kidding.
Right.
You did say that.
All right, man. Well, I still love the show, bro, and I'm gonna watch it every day, man. It's like one of my favorite shows, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, thanks for calling in, man. This was fun.
I want to know where he from.
I'm
from Florida. St. Pete.
St. Pete?
Yeah.
Man, thanks for the call, man. We appreciate it, man. Good looking, man.
Yeah. All right, yes, sir. Peace.
It is the same caller using 3 different phones for sure. Let me just say this really quickly. For my Dash Radio listeners, check it out. We are broadcasting live on YouTube, my YouTube channel. We have 35 loyal listeners and followers on the YouTube channel. Her name is Venus Peach Love. She's on vacation. She says she couldn't miss, this episode. She 3 C notes on the super chat. Man, I with the brother a little bit because he called in here trying to be oppositional.
Somebody said he needs some milk.
He needs some milk. No, but I'm just saying, I believe that we try to create a canopy of safety, a safety net, so to speak. And I don't believe that safety net actually exists. I just don't. Nobody's ever going to be what you want them to be all the time.
Absolutely not.
Nobody's ever going to be able to give you everything you've ever wanted all the time. There's going to be ebbs and flows. And I think if you have what I call reasonable trust or responsible trust, which is, listen, the motherfuckers we are today really fuck with each other. But that might change in 3 years. And I trust that we're going to be respectful towards each other.
Right.
Or I hope we'll be respectful towards each other if we grow apart. And I told people, if you working on yourself, like if you really, really working on yourself, the chances of you and your partner growing apart is fucking
high.
It's high. Oh, she didn't give $300. She gave us 300 pesos. We love the pesos too.
How you know?
We'll take pesos as well. It says MX. Don't you devalue that 300 pesos. You better take that money.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm just saying. I just didn't know. I was like, how you know?
Somebody said that's $15.
No, it's not.
300 American dollars, baby. Somebody said $300 in Jamaican dollars is $5.
Damn. Certain things too is a big thing and people don't like to do. And I get a lot of advice from my friends all the time. And they're like, you need to just cut him off. You need to just you just need to ignore him. And I'm like, no, I don't address things as soon as they happen because I just want to evaluate.
You don't?
No, because I like to, I used to be the one to just be like go off and snap, but I also want to evaluate the person and really.
I can see you snapping though.
I used to, not anymore, just because one, I don't think that it gets your point across like the way that you really want it to get across. You're just acting off emotion. But if I'm really trying to get you to understand where I'm coming from and why I feel the way I feel, especially as women, we always get trumped to like, she just dramatic and she just crazy. You know what I mean? So I want to articulate my problem with you in a way, in an environment that you're not going to see it as combative and you're going to really try to listen and hear me out. So then you can be like, wow, okay, I understand what you mean, as opposed to saying, nigga, you always da 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 da. Like, address it automatically.
Yeah, I think. I mean, and I think it depends on the situation.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. It's not like cheating or anything.
Right.
It's something like as simple as, I don't like how you. What the hell?
My man is just kicking his camera. Let me just say this. Every aspect of relationship is based off of principles that could be used for manipulation. This is coming out of my holographic relationship book. 98% of y'all relationships get down. Men get pussy.
Pussy is easy to get.
To get it. You guys want to have a real conversation or no?
Man.
I want a real conversation. The same are the the more familiar we get, the closer I get.
Or you just need to spend time with them getting drunk.
Same
you
thing.
Can get it.
Oh, good. Well, let's get Angry Smurf something to drink.
No, I'm just saying.
Bring ale. The young big-eyed beauty wants ale.
No, I'm not saying. Tips.
The other tip, or the other principle.
Just saying, get her fucked up.
The other principle. Now, this is a woman starting this, too.
No.
You know, you're going to have to do a she too hashtag. Because she be doing it, too. Getting girls drunk.
Okay. I don't.
The she too hashtag. Okay. Hashtag she too. Here's the other principle. The need and greed principle. You want what I got. And I can use what I got to get what I want from you. That's the greed principle. The need principle is you ain't got it, but I do. So I can use what I have to manipulate you to get. Honesty principle. I can project my relationship representative. Nigga, I could go rent a Lamborghini. I can go to the club with all new clothes on that I bought with 2 months worth of rent money. I know I have an eviction notice, but I will be. I get you.
Oh, man.
Am I lying? The social compliance and authority principle. I'm somebody in society. Everything about me is in alignment. Meaning, I graduated from college, right? Social compliance. I have a high-end job or career. I'm an authority in the world. I'm an author. I'm a radio personality. I'm a music producer. I'm a, right? Manipulation. Oh, look at these. The herd principle. All in. Girl, you better go on and get that.
We got a group chat right now saying that.
You better go on after that dick. Herd principle.
That's what they own, you know.
I don't know if y'all listening. I'm over here dropping game and fucking Angry Smurf is cooperating it.
It's true. It's real shit.
The herd principle. You know how many sisters are caught up in the herd principle trying to look, sound, and act like white women? Meaning,
don't even do that.
You hear sisters saying it all the motherfucking time. The white woman is married by 25. The white woman has her first child by
Black
27.
women say that?
Black women.
Oh, that must be older black women because I don't. None of my.
Oh, you just finna throw it on old people?
I'm just saying. I've never heard anybody my age ever in life.
I hear it all the time.
My age?
Yes.
Oh, where they from?
Wait, how old are you again?
I'm 27.
Yes, I hear it from your age.
They weird. Because I don't give a fuck about no damn white woman.
Excuse me.
Just saying.
She has on a leather jacket. She's by default cool.
I'm not cool. I just grew up. The thing is, I didn't grow up around white people, so I never looked to them, and I didn't pay attention to them in the media, so I just never, that was not my, they wasn't my hero. And they don't even age well, so.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, keep going.
The distraction principle. I'm going to distract you from the shit you really want to know about me by throwing out some bullshit. You'll ask, so what about this and what about that? And motherfucker just go in a different direction. And it'll be an interesting direction.
Right.
Because the more interesting the direction, the more distracted you become. These are the same principles used for gaining influence, for manipulating people. These are principles that actually are in effect and at work in intimate life. When she's asking about the financial anomaly in the bank account, which if she followed would lead to your secret account without letting her know. You know, our accounts are. You know that boy ditched school yesterday. I'm gonna have to go talk to that nigga. You understand? Because you ain't gonna disrespect this family. You understand? Education is number one.
Like, hold up, motherfucker, back up.
Did you meet the girl's new boyfriend? This nigga's a gang member.
Man, that's happening in like my cousin's marriage right now.
You see what I'm saying? And then the final principle. This is the one that fucks women over like a motherfucker. And guess what? While all these principles are in play, guess what the woman thinks and the man thinks is happening? They think trust is being built. Time, need and greed, distraction, the herd, social compliance, authority, deception, dishonesty. All this shit is happening. And here's the one that glues them all together. The consistency principle. My intimate theatrics. I'ma fuck you until I'm tired.
Yeah. People can fake it, dog. Like, people know how to act.
I'ma fuck till I'm tired.
Yep.
You know I'm tired of fucking her now. She ain't really showed me nothing else other than that juicy pussy. I'm tired of fucking. Self now. I don't know if y'all listened to all of those key points that I broke down. You think trust is being all at the same motherfucking time. Right? Is that wrong for me to say?
No.
Yeah, I know you've done some of these things that I outlined.
No. Wait,
First
go
off-
back to it.
Okay, nigga.
Wait, go
All
back
right.
to it. I'm going to admit to one.
Cause come on, man. Like, I know you're a dishonest little motherfucker.
I'm not dishonest.
You have to be in order to protect yourself out here in these streets.
I think I'm dishonest with myself.
Uh-oh, here we go then.
Because sometimes I feel like I give a lot of excuses for people and I try to give the benefit of the doubt and I'm not being honest with myself. Like, girl, that nigga ain't dumb. Like, you know, it's not.
I don't know how I feel with this disclosure.
What do you mean?
But go ahead, finish.
How you? What?
Because it was interesting the way you twisted it around to be this.
Oh no. Well, okay. Another example. Fine.
I'm lying to myself. Okay, we're there. And
okay.
then
So okay, fine. That's what I said. I'll give you another example. Damn, you just got it. That was the first one that came to my mind. But anyway.
I'm gonna let you tell me no bullshit.
No. Okay. So I feel like sometimes I lie to myself just about like what I. Never mind, because you're just gonna twist everything.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You just want to argue with me.
This is your second. This is your second turn. So go ahead. How do you lie to your?
Just. Oh my! You fucked me up. I'm not gonna say it.
No, you can say it.
I just feel like sometimes I don't just. I'm naive sometimes about a lot of things, and then I'm not honest with myself about who I am or like what part I play and stuff. So it's like I can just assume something, or I can, how do I say this? That's why I was trying to use an example, but you just shut me down.
Well, let's hear it. I didn't shut you down.
You did.
It's all open.
But anyway, so all right, so I'm not trying to have y'all be like ha 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 laughing at me. So anyway,
take your ego out of it.
Okay, fine. But anyway, so sometimes I feel like I'll give the benefit of the doubt to people. Just for instance, okay, I put someone's car in my name.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And I had to go to court this morning because they got a ticket on the car. But I just switched it to a friend thing because I wasn't, But anyway, so.
Did you love him?
No, I never loved. Like, he's a good person. He's really cool. He's helped me. Incentive. It seemed like something different at the time, but now on the grand scheme of things, it's like I feel like I was being played, but I wasn't honest with myself about it. I was like, he got money, he gonna pay to make the payment.
So you played yourself?
I played myself. That's what I was trying to get at.
Did you make love to him?
No, I don't. Ew. Like, gross. First of all, I don't talk to light-skinned dudes. Let's get that out the way.
Oh, wait, damn.
Just being honest.
You discriminate against your own kind?
I sure the fuck do.
Maybe you need to be purified in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Quite all right. I'm cool. But
Most
anyway,
light-skinned niggas got dark-skinned dicks. Now, listen, that's all that matters.
I don't care. I need your face to be dark. But anyway, yeah, but I wasn't honest with myself.
There it is.
My mom was like, you're too trusting in people. Why did you think that was a good idea?
This is my whole topic today. You trusted who, when it was time for them to show you. They showed you some other shit, didn't they?
And he was an hour late to court, so I had to. And he didn't have to. He could have just took care of it himself.
Why would he do that though? Did you ask him?
Yes, I do, you weirdo. Like, it says it right here. I got the court date right here. Like, and he just kept deflecting. Like, it's not like that. I just got to get the tents taken off and pay the $50. And I'm like, no, it don't work like that. Like, that's not how it goes. And he just basically tried to downplay the situation and made it seem like it wasn't a big deal. And then when it come time I got to go to court, and I'm like, I reminded him multiple times. He just didn't take it seriously,
So
and he
let me
laughed
ask
at me. And guess what? He's a Gemini.
Let me ask. Wait a minute. Hold on. We gotta get the day though. Hold on.
June 5th.
Oh yeah, the 5. No.
Oh, now because it's a 5.
No, I get it.
No,
June 5th though. I know he's a Gemini now. Mental restlessness and all that bullshit. But do you call him your friend?
Not no more. I did, yeah.
Mm.
Now he's someone I used to know.
Friendship is based off of one infraction?
No, I just feel like it's based off of how you treat me. But you can break my trust as you can, yeah, exactly, pretty much. Yeah, just
Yeah,
exactly
trust is
what
about
it is.
behavior.
It's about behavior. But even on top of that, like I trusted that he wouldn't throw me under the bus like that as far as like making me take responsibility of it. But how he treated it after the fact as well showed me that you're not my friend because you didn't even care. I didn't get a sorry. I didn't get, I'm so, like, you know, I didn't mean to like do this. I didn't realize, like, you know, he literally was just like downplaying the situation to make it seem like it's not that bad on his part. Like I don't have to be mad.
Somebody just came up with a great term, and I love it. Transactional trust. That's what and there's some kind of exchange and bartering. And then I trust you to deliver on the shit I delivered, like this reciprocity loop.
Right.
But it's all investments. It's not genuine in any sense.
At all.
Now, I done laid out all of these points, how manipulation and what we do to interact with motherfuckers are in alignment with each other. You get some of the greatest influencer books on how to build influence. What is building influence? It's building rapport. What is rapport? It's relating. So all the books that's out on manipulation is talking about cultivation of relations. I know. And you thought you was in love. And you thought that was your friend. And you thought that was somebody you could trust.
Do you believe in love?
I believe love is rare.
So you never been in love?
I have, and ain't been since.
It was one time. I'm just curious.
That shit rare than a motherfucker. That shit rare than gold gnat farts. The shit rare.
You think so?
You know how many motherfuckers getting married that ain't in love?
Hell yeah.
Just doing it because they're supposed to do it?
Shit. I'm just kidding.
Doing it because they're supposed to do it. Shit rare.
See, and
when's
I
the last
agree.
time you found a 4-leaf clover, nigga?
3rd grade.
Nigga, you didn't find it then. That was, nigga.
It was. I swear to God.
One of them leaves was folded.
No, it wasn't.
You know that wasn't no. Nigga, you was in the 3rd grade. You was 8. You didn't know.
I can count.
Just barely. You just learned.
No, I didn't.
What is this? It's the social compliance authority principle. Marriage is under that. You in the dig? Everybody doing it. We look right. How many look right marriages is out there?
See, a million.
We look right. This shit look good on the outside.
Real shit don't have to be broadcasted.
Ain't no real shit. Real is rare. I done told niggas that too. Do I believe in love? You motherfucking right. But I believe that shit rare. Listen, we live in a society where niggas is ghosting each other.
Yeah.
Ain't no love in ghosting. We live in a society where a motherfucker can't even be personally accountable for the shit he created in a fucked up situation.
That
environment. This is what I was in control of. This is my contribution to that. There we go.
Okay. For whatever in my brain at least. So he was like, basically I said, you went like 2 weeks without speaking to me. He's like, because I knew you were mad at me. I'm like, so not speaking to me is gonna like that, why you ghost? Like how would that help?
Let me just ask you, have you ever looked into your own little nocturnal eyes when you were mad?
But the thing is, I didn't express to him I was mad.
I'm
He
just
knew
saying, have
I
you ever
was.
seen yourself when you were mad?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Little angry ass with them big ass eyes. I wouldn't have said nothing either.
I never went off on him on him at all.
I've been like, shit.
He could just tell, and I was mad.
Little
But
mad ass.
I didn't say anything because I was like, no, I just like left it alone. But what is that? Like, what does that do? Is that smart?
Listen, is it smart to do what?
To go ghost.
I don't think so. But a lot of people, I mean, social media has made it really easy to do that.
Right.
It's easy to just block niggas. I done blocked a gang of motherfuckers.
I was blocking people earlier.
I bet you was. I done blocked a gang of motherfuckers. Like, I'm the type of nigga to change my number.
Hell yeah.
And if you don't get the number, you don't get to come.
Shit out of luck.
Nigga, this little invisible train is for niggas going to Hogwarts. Not everybody can get to Hogwarts.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah, I'm in the house of Slytherin, my nigga. not everybody can get to Hogwarts.
Can we go somewhere else?
I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm just saying, not everybody's welcome. You got to ghost people sometime in this society.
But you just said it wasn't smart.
Let me just say this. I think this culture has turned us into, like, you know, these really, really empty, you know, shallow, superficial, just nothing ass motherfuckers. And at the end of the day, all of our relationships reflect the same thing.
So it's even more rare to be in love during this day and age because of social media.
I'm just going to say it's just rare,
Okay.
period. Social media might intensify it,
Okay.
but it's just rare. Let's just understand this. We talk about this a lot. A woman typically loves her child unconditionally. But the nigga she made the child with has stipulations, expectations, principles, and conditions around their relationship. Typically. So they really only come into the forum of unconditional love when they get the kids. And even when they get the kids, they have conditions and stipulations for the kids. Now, here's the thing that's different between kids and the fathers who father them. The kids don't have to reach it. They don't have to reach the standards that the mamas put on them. That's okay, baby. You did your best. All I'm concerned about is that you put your effort into it, baby. Now come on in here and get some tomato soup and some crackers and some boiled chicken wings. I had to give an old dinner. But you understand? Moms will push their kids hard than a motherfucker. But if them kids don't make it, and I would say especially if those kids are, I can't say. I can't even say if it's gender. See, because when it's a daughter, moms and daughters, they be like sisters. They get into the sisterhood of, the same gender, And they ride for each other. Period. When it's a boy, might be a little different. You be a man now. You get out there and you be a man. Men take care of themselves. And they take care of their mamas too. Now you get out there. Now he'll still be able to come back. But sometimes I think mamas get more tired of sons. Now how many times, nigga? Shit. How many times you gonna come back here? I'm just gonna have to say no this time, okay? Shit, I done did all I can do for you. But when it be their daughters, and I'm not saying all, come on now. We already know some but all.
Right.
Some but not all. I think daughters get a little bit more leeway with mama. Daddies be quick to be out on everybody. I done gave you all I got now, shit. When I get to start my life over, hell.
You're sick.
I done gave you everything.
Well, my granddad got remarried.
Exactly. I'm fucking with your granddad.
She was pretty too.
Is she young?
No, but she looked young because black don't crack.
Is she sexable?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good, granddaddy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Moved down to Arkansas to be with her.
Yeah, I'm
I
out.
was
God
like,
damn it,
you
I'm
lit.
out.
I went to the wedding. It was tight.
You was at the wedding?
Yeah, I went to Arkansas.
He was like, this. Yeah. You like my new little boo thing, girl?
He don't talk like that.
Oh, shit.
They cute though.
I'm just saying, man. I'm making a case here that everything about our relating is superficial. Okay? That's what I'm doing. I want to hear from some people with a substantive relationship.
Somebody was on here
I
talking about
dare you motherfuckers to call in right now. Your relationship is spiritually wealthy. And I don't want you to call in here talking about Jesus. I don't want to hear from Christ.
I like Christ.
I know you do. I don't know domino, nigga.
That's rude. Don't do that.
Domino.
You rude. I gotta pray when I get home.
Espiritu Sancti.
Lord forgive him.
Get this nigga out of here. In the name of white Jesus, Pal Gasol.
Pal Gasol. How you gonna bring him into this?
I'm just saying, that's who Jesus looked like on them paintings. Dirty ass Pal Gasol. Espiritu Sancti.
All right, enough about Christ and Jesus.
I'm just saying, I want to hear from a couple that have substance, that have been through the fire, that were purified by the fire, right? That were healed by challenge and got better. It's hard to find those people. I know. It's hard to find those people. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. And people think because people been together for a long ass time that that's what they got. No, it's cheaper to keep him and her. And you know motherfuckers don't really love each other if the motherfuckers sleep in 2 different rooms. It's a tolerance situation.
I want more than one room.
I could tell you do.
I do.
Cause you bad as shit. I know no nigga could just sleep there with you talking all the shit you talk.
No, I like to be by myself sometimes.
And I bet you your men like for you to be by yourself sometimes too.
That's not true.
Oh, now that's not true. Nigga, you just said you like to be by yourself and the relationship is a mirror. You're going to attract niggas that want you to be by yourself.
That's not true.
Okay.
See, why you gotta take it there? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, sometimes I just need my alone time.
I bet you do. And your men need you to have your alone time too so they could be connected to some other boo.
We still in the same house, goddammit. What you talking about?
Well, that don't mean I can't slip out.
Well, I don't believe in living with nobody before marriage.
You having alone time. I'm having together time somewhere else.
Why you gotta just have my dude cheat on me? Damn.
Oh my God.
My woman.
I never even lived with nobody.
Is having alone time right now. I need you to work this situation out, honey. You up? You up, baby?
You're annoying.
The phone lines 323-230-4610. Welcome to the Voice of Reason. We in here chopping it up about trust. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller. Caller. If somebody just has Boost Mobile, I understand. Listen, be careful of what you put out in your relationship. They call him back. Be careful of what you ask for.
I didn't mean it like that. You twisted it.
No, I didn't. That's what you said. Alone time. We need separate rooms. That's what you said.
I'm talking. So if I want to take a nap and then you come home and you want to come into bed, don't interrupt me.
I'm gonna get right under the covers with you, butt ass naked.
I mean, oh my gosh.
There we go.
All right, fine.
You in the dig? Phil know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, like, you know.
Your little curvy ass taking a nap, I'm for to slip
Nigga,
right in there.
Let me nap. God damn it. While you make all the noise, you talking on the phone, you got something going on.
You nap, I nut. Win-win.
That's rape.
No, it's not. You sleep.
I'm kidding.
Callers. You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller. Phone lines are terrible. And I believe it's the callers whose phone lines are terrible. They're calling from payphones. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Nope.
See what I mean? How you going to call from 2 payphones? We don't even use payphones anymore.
They got quarters.
This is crazy. I want to hear from some substantive relationships. Somebody said sleep fucking is wonderful.
Sure. I'll try it sometime maybe. I don't know. What the fuck? That sounds kind of weird. I want to be awake, motherfucker.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
It's Dana.
What up, Dana?
Nothing. I'm listening to you guys. I'm listening to you give Joel a hard time. Hey, Zoe. Hey, Joel.
Hey. Thank you for having my back.
In the background.
I always give her a hard time. We know that.
I know you do. Did someone call about having a spiritually abundant relationship?
No.
You ain't getting that call. Nobody calling in because we all fucked up.
Damn,
Ain't nobody
Dana.
did their work. No one's done their work, and that's the issue with our relationships is that we refuse to do our work. We want the lie. We don't want the truth. Because if everyone or the majority of people told the truth, we wouldn't be in relationships with each other. We would be all asexual.
Damn. Really? Is it that bleak?
We don't really want the truth. We do not want the truth. As men, we want the sex, and as women, we want the sex and the resources.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, damn.
Say it again.
And there's. I was listening to you talk about trust and how trust is a fallacy, and it's because we don't want to do the work. We don't want to work on ourselves. And I listened to you talk about when we begin to work on ourselves, our relationships may dissolve. And I was thinking of Erykah Badu and how relationships run their course. And when they're over, but we still hang on.
Wow.
Like there's more. No, this is all you are going to learn in this relationship with this person. You've related to them, and now it's time for it to be over and for you to relate with someone else, but we don't want that, so we stay.
Damn it. Why you do us like that with Erykah Badu?
It's true, though.
It's true.
Because you can see her track record. Like, I can't see your track record. In their relationship with Common. What happened with Andre? They really seemed like a cool person, and she had children with all these men and everything. I believe is because when those relationships, when they grow apart or they learn everything they need to learn from.
That's in the relationship dismount, by the way.
And you know I'm trifling because I've been holding this book and I haven't finished it.
Yeah.
And so...
I love it, though. I love it, Dana. Keep going.
Stop. But I really think that's what it is. I was listening to Joelle, and she was talking about, herself and not really trusting that friend or trusting him to do what he said he would do, but right, and then she had to see for herself. Oh, he proved me right. He wasn't going to, behave and take care of this ticket. But you already knew that because your intuition told you that he wasn't, he was an ain't shit nigga, and that he wasn't going to do right, or he wouldn't have needed you to put the car in his name. His shit would have been straight from the beginning.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
I love it.
It's the same thing like with having credit and somebody is saying, oh, buy this for me and I'll give you the money back. Well, why you can't buy it for yourself? Because credit does show a history of somebody doing and saying what they're going to do, what they're going to take care of.
Right.
Wow.
And so in our relationships, it's sad that, we want to relate to each other and we make, Dr. Phil, Iyanla Van Zant, Oprah, and we make these people, Les Brown, we make them billionaires because we want to know about relationships, but we don't want to do the work on ourselves. We don't want to do the work on ourselves. We want to meet people. We want people to fill voids
Keep going.
that we feel are empty without saying that, let me work on myself. Let me be who I want to attract.
Damn. Damn.
And until we learn these lessons for ourselves, we're going to continue to go and spin around and around in circles, and we're going to continue looking for something outside of ourselves when we had it all the time.
Damn. Well, Dana, shit.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You have healed us.
I'm so glad I got through.
We will pass the plate. Thank you so much.
What do you always say?
I love it. Thank you so much
right,
for the
you
call.
guys have a great evening,
You
and please
too.
continue with these topics and the current events and all of you're doing. I'm so proud of you, Zoe.
Thank you.
And, keep producing your shows, and, I'll keep listening. I'll keep encouraging other people that can take it, to listen.
That can take it.
Right.
Thank you, honey.
mean,
I
and
appreciate
not
it.
everything is for everybody. When you understand that not everything is for everybody, you can accept. And I think that's what was going on with that caller about trust. He was not accepting. When you come into acceptance, then you can move forward.
Yeah.
If that's the last step, when you come into acceptance, then you can move forward. He wasn't accepting.
Yeah, he had the Gideon's version of the Bible, the version that they have in the hotels.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Thank you so much.
Do not talk about the Bible. Don't talk about the Bible.
Thank you.
You're going to hurt Joel's feelings that he'll have to go to church instead of watching it online.
Right. I'm about to get a healing.
Thank you. I appreciate it, love.
All right.
The caller
Bye.
was on fire. But let me hit you with one of my favorite philosophers. Well, just my favorite. Krishnamurti. Or as his Hindu family called him, Krishna G. That's a live little name, nigga. I'm Krishna G.
What is he?
Don't you worry about it.
All right,
It's
fine.
too much to talk about right now.
Okay, go.
You've only been here for 700 shows. You should know. But okay.
No, I'm talking about his.
He's Hindu.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, come on. A brown-skinned nigga with white people here?
That look black and white. I can't tell.
You can't tell that he brown?
No, it's a black and white picture.
Go lay down.
Whatever, keep going. Nigga look white.
Nigga look.
I don't know. You do.
Well, listen to this quote, though. He says, the demand to be safe in relationship inevitably breeds sorrow and fear. That has destroyed every woman listening right now. That's just the first line. The demand to be safe in relationship inevitably breeds sorrow and fear. I can't fuck you the way I want to fuck you because I first have to trust you. I know this hurts, but I don't give two shakes of a fat rat's ass. This seeking for security is This seeking for security is inviting insecurity.
Yep.
That's line number 2. Let me read it again because this is all hot monkey dung.
Oh,
this
God.
seeking for security is inviting insecurity. Have you ever found security in any of your relationships? Have you? Most of us want the security of loving and being loved, but is there love when each one of us is seeking his own security, his own particular path? Nigga, you are an instrument You're a tool that I'm using to get to a secure place for me. And that's why trust matters. Didn't I tell you trust was fear? We are not loved because that I hardly like to use it. Everybody talks of love. Every magazine, every newspaper, and every missionary. I love some book. I love that mountain. I love pleasure. I love my wife. I love God. But none of that shit is real. Because underneath that is the search for security. If I can't trust you, I can't fuck you. If I can't fuck you, I can't love you. As if they were zygotes. These niggas are separating cells, little blood clots. Like, oh my God, you have no idea.
I said that earlier, though.
And then you hear these parrots talking. They're parrots. They've heard people say shit. They're fucking. Relationship, you must have trust. Well, in order to have trust, you must have to communicate. Communication is key. Where you get, are these, what are these? Are these, do these talking points come with a pack of Uno cards, nigga? Are these relationship euphemisms on popsicle sticks once you eat them down? Where you get this shit?
But I said that earlier. And you looked at me funny.
I always look at you funny.
I said it's based on what can make you feel good. Like they want it just so they can feel better about themselves.
It's true. A mind ridden with sorrow will never know what love is. Sentimentality and emotionalism have nothing to do with love. And also, love is not to do with pleasure or desires. See, niggas don't know what it really means to go into a really deep space. And that space that you go into to understand what love is has nothing to do with your partner. This your journey. But we fucking using each other as a mule to get to where we think will ultimately make us happy as individuals. And because you never betrayed me, and because you were always on my side, right? And because you were always loyal to me.
I don't mean I gotta love you.
I be looking at these motherfucking paper mache ass relationships. If you don't get your school artwork relationship having ass out of here, these macaroni arts.
I feel like love is just that connection. That it's a deeper connection.
People don't even know what that is. They try to control it.
Yeah, it can't be controlled. It's like, it's so natural that you can't, it's like, it is not like steps. Like, in order for me to love you, you have to do X, Y, and Z. Like, it doesn't work that way. Because somebody can be the best person in the world to you, and you'll still never be in love with them.
We live in a transactional society. If I pay that rent,
you supposed to love me.
I'm going to get that pussy. You going to reverse cowgirl.
Some girls will give it without the rent, you know?
That rent equal reverse cowgirl. We should do a chart. Rent is reverse cowgirl. Shoes is blowjobs. Right? You think that's fair? Well, some shoes are more expensive than the rent. So we would have to, there's a sliding scale.
Somebody said we're not doing self-care plans.
I'm just saying, this is where we live. This is how we're cultivated. And to me, trust is an extension of certainty. Now, if theoretical physicists understand that there is no certainty, it's like built into the, uncertainty is built into our reality. If theoretical physicists understand that, how the fuck do we not? Is a work in progress. She has grown since the very first time I met her. She's still a mean ass little motherfucker. But she's sweet. She's sweet. She's grown. She's learned. She's evolved. I met her about a year ago, talked to her, was like, yo, you should come do the show. And she came on, and she's been great. I cultivated a character, right? I cultivated a character on the way she acts, and we called her Angry Smurf, but she's not really angry. You don't really know her. You get to know her, you know she's cool as a fan. But she is standoffish, you dig? And rightfully so. She's not from L.A.
At all.
And she out here making her way in L.A., and she a little young baddie. Y'all should see her, though. You got to really see her.
They don't need to see this.
Okay, cool.
I'm just kidding.
Well, fuck it then. Fuck your little promotional commercial then.
I don't like attention, though. I don't like attention.
Fuck your little mixtape. I'm done.
Okay. Look, you want me to work? I can work. You know,
I'm saying, so there has to be a certain level of protection for her. You know, how she, you know, she's not going to show. She reminds me a lot of my daughter. Like, my daughter is crazy than a motherfucker. But you ain't gonna see it. Only crazy round her folks.
Right, exactly.
She got jokes and shit round her folks. Did you see my daughter's prom picture? Oh, nigga, the look on her face, nigga, says it all. The look on her face, and I posted that shit on purpose. Because the look on her face is, I'm not here for it.
That's me.
She's like, no, we're not here for this. Look at this motherfucker.
That's me. I'm like,
we're not here for it.
I do the fake smile once, and that's it. If you missed it, oh well.
But see, if you're just tuning into the Voice of Reason, man, we've been talking about trust, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about trust. We've been talking about transactional relationships. We've been talking about the superficiality that's inherently built in relationships. We've been talking about how, in a lot of ways, expectations, especially those born from traumatic situations or disappointing situations, actually create negative anchors for the potential growth of the relationship. And I've been making a case that trust and fear go hand in hand. And my lovely co-host, who has been ever so gracious to join me today, has been pretty good. I mean, she's had the space to be able to talk and share her opinions without having to fight over people or whatnot. And it's been a good vibe. Krishnamurti, my favorite author, man. The demand to be safe in relationship inevitably breeds sorrow and fear. This seeking for security is in fact inviting insecurity. If you don't get your scary ass away from me.
Dead ass, though. That is scary.
Is that not 98% of all relationships?
Yeah.
So you said trust don't exist. I know, I said trust is fear. And fear is an illusion. Who said the illusion wasn't real? If you believe it to be real, then the illusion is real.
Real, yeah.
Whatever the thinker thinks, the prover will prove, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many illusions around this motherfucker is making decisions for niggas' lives?
Just like the little shit. The black and gold dress, you know? I mean, blue and gold. It was like, is this dress blue or is it gold? And they was both saying both colors, and I'm like, y'all just talking shit.
It's crazy, man. Love ain't supposed to scare you niggas, you weirdos. Caller, welcome to the Voice of Reason. You're online. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Hey, it's Denisha from Kentucky.
What up, Kentucky in the building? Let me just say this. Kentucky Fried Chicken in Kentucky is the best Kentucky Fried Chicken there is.
Well, then I need to go there.
That shit is retarded. I'm just saying.
Because
Kentucky Fried Chicken over here is more like Pomona Fried Chicken. I don't know. But okay, cool. How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to the ZoWhat Show, the Voice of Reason. What's on your mind?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. Just want to say, first of all, the show is amazing. Y'all hit on a lot of good points. Callers have called in. Everybody's had something of quality to say. I just want to add my little 2 cents in. Collectively, when you talk about love, trust, building relationships, I think that if you do the self-work, and I had put in the comments, the self-care plan, and that's basically the preparation and prevention plan for yourself, so that when you go out, you can be your best self in the next relationship. Mm-hmm. So for me, I always have the dialogue and the subtitles that go with it. So the first one for me would be self-care, which basically is a restorement. Overcoming, which you have to be able to understand and forgive. Mm-hmm. And then why do you want a relationship? What are your intentions? So we really have to dig deep. You know what I'm saying? We want better outcomes, because I think a lot of the times we do get caught up in, what we, don't keep trying to match up with the dominant society says this is what your relationship is supposed to be.
Man, I appreciate that. Wow, that was
Yeah.
good shit. Thank you so much for the call. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
She hit us upside the dome piece on our way home from Jones Beach.
Yeah, she was talking about it in the chat.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Bounds in some way. Did I make any worthy points? Did I? I hope so, because I don't really know what the fuck I'm talking about. I think very deeply. So sometimes this shit goes down the rabbit hole, but I'll be trying to figure it out. Because ultimately, motherfuckers want to be happy, right? Now, we all can say the basic cliche shit that's on the popsicle stick after you finish eating the popsicle
Right.
stick. Happiness is an inside job. But how do you get inside? How do you get past all the bullshit beliefs you got as a barrier over your heart?
Just,
How do you unpack it? Thanks. We got a caller. Caller, you're on the line. Caller. Are you there?
Hey, Zoe.
What's happening, man?
Yeah, this Ryan from Miami, man.
What up, man? Miami in the building. What's happening, pimp?
Yeah, warm weather, enjoying it.
Yeah, good. Same here. Cali. You know, Miami is like little baby Cali.
no, it's better. This
No,
weather
not
sucks.
even close. Go lay down. You know it ain't even. Come on, man. You know LA is the one.
It's been trash lately. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's been trashed lately. We'll go back to motherfucking DMV. Let's see how that weather is.
It's nice over there right now.
Would you
actually.
right now for 3 weeks, and then you're going to swelter.
It is. The
And you niggas
humidity is
the
crazy.
humidity is going to kill you.
It
Okay, we're
does.
good. Back to LA and 70 degrees. What's up, pimp? Talk to us, Mike.
All right, I got a question for you, though.
Yes.
All right, man. I'm 24, and I made a mistake, and I had a kid when I was 20. And I'm in a position now where I can't see my kid, and she put me on child support. I mean, she's just really just being nasty to me, and all I'm trying to do is just be there for my kid. You know, I didn't have a dad growing up. She didn't have one. And I'm trying to be there for my kid, man, but I really don't know what to do, honestly.
Well, first off, to try is to fail. So now you're going to have to recontextualize what try means. This is what try means in this situation, because unfortunately you're in a tough situation because women typically have all of the cards in this scenario.
Exactly.
So what you
I learned
have
that
to,
the hard way.
so this is what I mean by recontextualizing what the word try means. You're going to simply have to be available. Now that's fucked up. What that means is you're going to have to be available for that call when she says, yo, you can come see the baby. Or if it goes even longer than that, you're going to have to be available to the child when he gets of age or she gets of age. It's whack, but the little things you can do is stay connected. You know, baby gets to a certain age, got an Instagram. You got to reach out through Instagram. You got to just stay connected. Or baby's birthday, you got to be at the motherfucking birthday party. Well, if you're not invited to the birthday party, you got to send something to the birthday party. You just got to.
I do.
You get what I'm saying? It's real fucked up, right? You just got to be available. Now, here's the flip side. You got to do some shit that a lot of motherfuckers don't like doing, and that's getting the courts involved.
Listen, though, I pay my child support, but I don't have enough money to go give a lawyer $4,000.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
See?
And I don't want to have to do all of that in the first place. Like, it's just so much of a hassle to go through. I see why a lot of men just say, forget it.
Right. I mean, think
You know
about
what I'm
it.
saying?
Think about it. Even if you weren't on child support, a child is $2 million if you want to raise them right.
Expensive.
Then you put child support on top of it. I know you ain't worth $2 million, are you, nigga?
No, it definitely wasn't worth it.
All right. See what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, having a child is like getting angry. It could change your life in a heartbeat. You better be ready. I always, listen, you called it a mistake. I wouldn't call the child a mistake, but I say this all the time to young kids, young boys in particular. Can you afford your mistakes? See, they ain't gonna mean nothing if you can afford your mistakes. If you can afford it, then it ain't a mistake. But if you can't afford it, well, goddamn, this shit is more than a mistake. It's a social burden.
Yeah, I just never in a million years imagined that she would put me in a position like that. But
Yeah,
women
trust.
would change on you.
You motherfucking right.
Of course.
Better not trust nobody, Nick. You better trust yourself. Well, listen, man. I'm sorry, man. Email me the rest of your story, man, and I'll coach you offline with this shit. And if I have any resources, I'll put you in contact with those people as well. My email is VO.
Love your content.
All right, thank you, good brother. I appreciate you reaching out. Well, listen, we got to go. This was a powerful show. I appreciated doing it. We had fun. We had very few technical difficulties. And I thank everybody for tuning in. I'm ZoWilliams, the voice of reason, and I will see you guys on Birthday Wednesday. I'm